Hello, I'm Dr. Conor Bell, and I'm the Bassoon professor at Middle Tennessee State University. These videos are to help you prepare for your mid-state auditions. This video is going to help you prepare the Bassoon 9th and 10th grade technical etude. In this etude, the first thing you need to keep in mind, it's pretty hard. There are a lot of accidentals, there are a lot of difficult rhythms, there are different articulations all over the place. So if you're having trouble getting started on it, you're not alone. I suggest starting it really slowly. Good practice is when it's so slow, you feel like you couldn't possibly get it wrong because it's so easy and effortless. And then the longer you play it, you can play it easily and effortlessly at faster and faster tempos. That feeling of it being effortless, though, is what you should use as your guide to how fast you should play it. Later on in this video, you'll hear me perform it twice for you. Once is at a slower tempo, about 60 beats per minute, with a metronome, and then the other one is at performance tempo without a metronome. I think the indicated tempo here is pretty quick. If your final goal tempo is only 80 or 76 or 72. There's nothing wrong with that. Just prepare to the best of your abilities and get it up to whatever tempo you feel like best highlights what you can do on the bassoon and allows you to play it cleanly and confidently. That will always be more successful than a run that's too fast and maybe not as clean as it could be. While you're preparing this one, keep these things in mind. While you're practicing under tempo with your metronome, pay close attention to the dynamics and the articulations, because that's what will really make your musicality shine through and make this etude interesting. If you just play the notes and the rhythms, it'll be fine, but it won't be very interesting. All that other stuff around the note is what makes the performance really exciting. So in the first measure, make sure we have these slurred pairs, dia, tia, really light. And then the articulation, di, is very bouncy, not too hard. You're not machine gunning your tongue into the reed. It's just nice and light. You're tapping on the end of it with a light little tip of your tongue. Then the accent in measure 2 should be a surprise. It's not on the strong beat of the measure. We're just kind of going along, da 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 da, right? No, it's da 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 D. All of a sudden, we've got that accented note. So let it pop out of the texture. And then forte, when we play this descending chromatic scale. Make sure that when you go from 16th notes in measure 3 to the 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, you don't rush the 8th note. This is a really common issue here. Da 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 di tam. It's probably slower than you think it is regarding the 8th note and the quarter note. When you're playing the last measure of that line, your half hold is really important. It's really easy to get a really bad sound on the A flats, or maybe they go out an octave lower, or they crack, or they're somewhere in between. Your thumb should stay on the whisper key for the A flats, and it should just open up a tiny little half hole with this first finger. See my finger move? You barely even see it's there. Like that. And then we jump back to forte, accented in the next measure, drop down to piano, crescendo up to mezzo forte, sudden forte. The dynamics are really important in this. Keep the accents going really well while you're practicing it. In measure 9, we have these big leaps. Note that beats 1 and 3 are slurred, and beats 2, in both measures 9 and 10, are tongued. Don't miss that. When I go from the low C to the C, you can do acrobatics with your thumb and get it up there. I don't really bother with that. If your voicing is good, that is the position of the inside of your mouth and your throat, like you're singing a low C. I can't actually sing that low. You probably can't either. That's okay. But you can feel what it would feel like if you could actually get that note to come out. If you're in that position, you don't have to worry about the upper C cracking. You can just lift your thumb and go up, and then your thumb's ready to go back down on the low D. And then when I'm playing the low D, I have my thumb straight across, so it's playing the low D and the whisper key at the same time. So for the Ds, it's ready to go. In measure 11, we've got this rallentando and a quarter note triplet. That's tricky. Practice it a lot with your metronome without the rallentando, so that we're getting that really clear D, 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 D rhythm across the quarter notes. And then give yourself that freedom to slow down while you're doing it. Also, if you save most of your slowing down for the eighth notes, A, F sharp into the G, it'll probably go better for you. Then the ending is a lot like the beginning. Make sure you're getting all the chromatic notes, the articulations, all of that good stuff. And then the ending should sound very cute. I lean on the E a little bit so that the C can be lighter. It should have that kind of light, joking quality to it. Good luck.